Hi guys, this is Sachi. We have taken over the Molly Rituals Live, and we are going to talk about balancing dosha. I am just waiting for my partner Hansa to join us. This is actually the first time that Hansa and I are going live together, and that's very exciting. Um, and I am just waiting for her to join us. So we are going to talk today about balancing dosha. Hi, Hansa.
Hi, Sochi. How are you?
Good. How are you, darling?
Good, love. So we are so excited to be on Mauli Rituals today.
Um, I am just pinning us. So do you want to start talking while I pin?
Sure, no problem. So we would first like to thank Mauli Rituals for hosting us today. We love their hair and skin products. We've tried a few of them and we're so fond of using them. We thought this would be such a great collaboration because we share the same philosophies. We both believe in clean products that are affected and that are also rooted in Ayurveda. Um, so we thought we'd start by telling you a little bit about us. Suchi and I we're both from India originally, and we both live in New York now. We are two moms. We have kids ranging from age 8 to 14 between us. And we found Ayurveda because we were looking for natural alternatives in treating our children. For all of you mums out there who suffer with either getting your kids to focus or tantrums or headaches or insomnia, this was the reason that we started learning about Ayurveda. And we found that it helped our families so much in so many different ways, ranging from energy to better immunity to better digestion. And so we started our company, Something Holistic.
So as we know that Ayurveda is a 5,000 year old uh, old science, but we still believe these practices can totally be adapted easily to modern lifestyle. And so our Instagram account, Something Holistic, basically provides easy tips that you can try at home. We wanted to just give you a taste of how easy it is to apply Ayurveda in this short segment on balancing doshas. So Hansa, do you want to start with talking about the vata dosha?
Sure. So in Ayurveda, the vata dosha is made up of air and space. But like Suchi said, we're just doing a 20-minute segment, so we're not going to get all technical here. But basically, if your vata is not in balance, you can experience a wide range of symptoms. And these will vary from anxiety, which I know a lot of us are feeling right now during COVID, insomnia, you'll have dry hair, you may find it difficult to focus, like your attention span might be lower than normal. You may also have gas and constipation. And so, just a few quick tips that hopefully you'll find helpful are you could avoid raw foods. So, salads are difficult to digest and they also add to anxiety levels. So, cutting out salads, raw foods, carbonated drinks, like even fizzy water. Also, nuts can be hard to digest, so we recommend nut butters if you're having any of this anxiety or insomnia or even constipation. Things like soups, smoothies, because they're already digested a little bit in the blender, it's already broken down for you, so it's easier for your body to absorb. Smoothies are great, soups are good, stews are good. And for someone who has a vata imbalance, like I do at the moment, a regular routine is so important. So just trying to go to bed around the same time and also eating at the same time is really helpful. Um,
So,
Go
Hansa,
ahead.
for it, I very rarely have a vata disorder, and you know that.
Yeah.
But while you were away, I experienced a lot of vata disorder, and so I just made this at home, and I just
Yes.
thought that I would share it with our viewers and with you also. Actually, it was so
Yes.
easy to make
Yeah.
because it was like a vata pitta imbalance that I was going through. So
Yeah.
I roasted fennel
Yeah.
seeds, carom seeds, white sesame, black sesame seeds, and I added some goji berry and some hemp seeds into
Perfect.
it. and I just chew it post my meals, and it's actually stronger than the teas we drink.
Yes,
because we're
sure.
chewing it.
Yeah.
And we're eating the whole thing. So this has been really amazing.
Yeah.
And it tastes good. And I put some coconut flakes in it also.
And do you think you could make a tea out of it?
You could make a tea out of it, but it's because I think that my vata was so out of balance that I decided that I would make this, just keep it in a container with a spoon.
Yes.
And then just have it, post meals. And it really was very instant.
Yeah, that's a great tip. I think I normally, like when I'm feeling very anxious or I can't sleep, sometimes I'll do a head massage that I wanted to show because it's so easy. I know you love doing it with oil.
Yes.
And I'm going to just show you the quick dry head massage because what you do is you'll take the palm of your hand and you line up the base.
So I was thinking, should I do it with you?
Sure.
Yeah, and then I'll do it with Molly Richard's oil because I have it.
Yeah, that's
absolutely love their hair oil. It's their Grow Strong hair oil.
Great. Let's do it. We'll do it together.
Okay, awesome. You can start. I'm back.
Okay, so you're going to take the base of your hand and you're going to line it up with your brows. And the point where your middle finger touches your crown, that is your crown chakra. So you're going to massage that, and you can massage clockwise for rejuvenation and anti-clockwise for detox, whatever you need for the day or both. Your finger is going to stay on the same point. It's not going to move. You're just massaging it. And then you can take your 5 fingers and you're going to run the 5 fingers from your hairline to the back of your head, applying constant pressure. And that should feel really soothing and grounding. I'm sure it feels even better with the oil, Suchi.
Oh, it feels so good and it smells so delicious.
Right? So you're going to do that with constant pressure. And this not only will calm like any stress that you have, but it also helps the dryness of your eyes, which a lot of us may be experiencing with extra screen time. And it decreases headaches, and it also stimulates hair growth. You can also do like this, like a zigzag motion all over your scalp. And again, that should be, Suchi, does it feel good?
It feels really good. This is my first time doing a head oil massage on Insta Live.
And you can even tug at your hair just gently because that will stimulate the growth too.
And so when you tug it, then do you do this or no?
You can do. You definitely can do because that does like release tension. And I do that on the kids and they love it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a really good one. So we've just covered vata just now, just in really simplistic terms. Please feel free to ask any questions as when they come up. And we're going to move on to pitta next.
Okay. So I guess for, some people who do know us, some who don't know us, this is actually the right dosha for me to talk about because I am pitta by nature, and I often have a lot of imbalances. So a pitta imbalances. So basically, if you are feeling, so generally people with a pitta constitution, they can be type A on top of their work, but when you're out of balance, you feel extreme anger, irritation, you're low on patience, you feel a lot of heartburn, you can experience a lot of hair fall. For me, it's a lot of redness, especially, around here, is what I experience with my skin. I think that the things that, we need to stay away from with people who experience this is stay away from caffeine. So, stop your 2-3 cups of coffee every day. Maybe a moderate 1 cup is good. Avoid alcohol, avoid red meats, and avoid extreme spices. And also right now, because we are in the summer months, we will experience a pitta imbalance more often. It's possible because it's so hot outside, right? So some of the things that you can do is, so for me, the one thing that's instant is I keep this bottle of water ready every day, especially when I'm experiencing a pitta imbalance. It's water, and I put basil seeds in it. and I just sip it through the day, put some lemon in it sometimes, put some cucumber in it. These are all cooling, right? So eat foods that are cold in energy. Like, for example, cucumber is great. You know, of course, as I mentioned before, reduce the spices. If you want to exercise, try and do it at the cooler times of the day. So do it, you know, in the morning, or do it late in the evening after sunset. Of course, it's best to do it in the morning, but, you know, don't go out running at noon. That heat is just going to aggravate everything so much more. Another thing that I do is called the Shitali breath, and it's a cooling breath, and it's instant. Like, you feel heartburn or you feel anger, to reduce it, it's instant. All you have to do is, so Hansa, you're the one who can do the U shape. I can't.
Yes.
Can you show it?
Sure. So basically you have to coil your tongue like this.
And if you can't do that, which I can't, I just basically, this is what I do with my lips. Just keep them close enough and make a O shape. So like that. And what you do is you just breathe in. For as long as you can, and you'll feel a cool air go down your pipe. And then once you're done and you completely inhaled, close your mouth and just exhale from your nose. With my kids, they can't even do the O shape, or, you know what, Hansa can do, the U shape. I just give them a small little straw, and I just have them put the straw in their mouth, and I'll tell them, you know, just suck in air, and it works wonders. Just use a straw, even for yourself. It doesn't have to be just for your kids.
Yeah.
So
I find Shitali so helpful. Like, I've even done it if I'm sitting in the waiting room before an interview, anytime that I feel that extra stress or that energy come up, and it's so cooling, and you can do it like in an environment where people are around and no one's, you know, it's so subtle, but it just has like such powerful effects.
Exactly. And it actually, or can help even decrease your blood pressure.
Yes.
So it has so many benefits. It helps with acidity. It helps with, it's apparently even good for hangovers.
Oh, good to know.
It reduces, of course, your pitta and your blood pressure. So it has so many benefits. You know, you can do it first thing in the morning. You can do it right before you're going to sleep, especially if you're going to lie down and you feel like you're going to feel the heartburn.
Yes.
This is a great thing to do.
Yeah, perfect. Great. So it doesn't look like we have any more questions. Should we move on to kapha?
Yes, let's do it.
Sure. So the kapha dosha is earth and water. If you think of like mud, it's that kind of consistency. But basically, practically what you would feel if you have a kapha imbalance is you would feel very lethargic. So even if you slept 8-9 hours, you wake up and you're still feeling tired. If you have a kapha imbalance, you're also prone to weight gain, to depression, just that sluggishness. You might have water retention, sweet and salty cravings, also like over-attachment. So you might cling to a relationship or to a job, even if it's not working. So those are all symptoms of a kapha imbalance. And then if you do have that, there's certain things you should avoid. So things like dairy are going to be difficult to digest. Foods and heavy starches like baked potatoes, lots of carbs. You want to try and exercise. You want to try and move that energy. And people who have a kapha imbalance are better off doing that first thing in the morning, because otherwise they're just not, they're going to put it off and not get to it for the rest of the day.
Hansa, you know that's me, right?
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for you to talk about that. But it's so true. Like, an immobile lifestyle is really something that's a symptom of a kapha imbalance, and you really need to try and exercise to change that. So you can talk more about that if you want.
No, I mean, if I don't work out in the morning, I will find excuses through the day and into the evening of why I should start the next day. I often find an excuse of how I should start on the following week, Monday, because Monday is like the right day to start.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
And for, you know, my for our viewers who don't know, I'm pitta kapha. Yeah. And so generally my imbalances are often with pitta and kapha.
And then I know you told me that with a kapha imbalance, you find it so helpful to have lighter meals, and then to use spices too, to just help that digestion, to boost your agni, basically.
Yes. So I again have to be mindful with my spices, right? Because you always have to strike the right balance.
Yes.
because my pitta can get aggravated very quickly. You know,
Yeah.
some people are more pitta heavy, less kapha.
Yeah.
With my dosha, it's kind of like I'm even.
Yes.
So I'm constantly having to find the balance. I can't go too spicy also.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Uh,
generally, with the kapha imbalance, it's going to take longer to digest. So
yeah.
you can even do, like in Ayurveda, we believe a lot in Abhyanga, and Suchi and I both practice this daily. Abhyanga is like a self massage, and you don't have to do your whole body every day. You can just choose the parts of your body where you're feeling it the most. And often with a kapha imbalance, if you're feeling lethargy, a stomach Abhyanga is great to do. Suchi, do you want me to show that?
Yes, please show it. So, you
Okay.
know, the skin also is the largest organ on our body. So I think it's
Yeah.
important, and you should be mindful what you apply on it. Um, uh, I don't always have time to do a full body
Yeah.
abhyanga. The two things I always do is my face and my abdomen. And you
Yes.
can just do it in the shower, even if you don't have time to, you know, do it pre your shower.
Yes. So I'm going to show it to you. Maybe Suchi, you can talk a little bit about the best time to do it. Let me try.
Yeah, sure.
I think I might just have to stand up. I'm just going to kneel and do it, I think.
Yeah,
Suchi, is
this is
that
good.
good? Can you see?
Yes, we're
Okay,
good.
great.
We're good.
So basically, what you want to do is you want to use warm oil. So now it's so hot outside that our oil tends to already be a good temperature, but otherwise you can just heat it over warm water. And you want to cover your whole stomach area with warm oil. And then you start in the bottom right-hand corner and applying moderate pressure. You're going to go up and to the left and back down again. And you're going to continue in this motion. And this mimics the direction of bowel flow. And it also strengthens the abs and the pelvic floor, which we all would like. Be careful to also reach under your ribs and to your liver and spleen and pancreas, because this is the area where that resides. And also try and do the sides and your back, all using long, firm strokes. Okay.
So it's best to do an abhyanga on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
And so that doesn't mean that it has to be first thing in the morning. Even if you've had a meal, wait for 2-3 hours before before you do it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Um,
Yeah.
and then leave the oil on for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Before you shower. The oil really helps even pull out the toxins from your body, right?
Yes.
And so don't leave it for the whole day. We advise keep it on for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then shower it off.
Yeah, there's so many benefits to doing it though, like you said, because it's going to pull out the toxins, but it's also going to like improve elimination, right? So
Yeah.
it'll help you have like regular bowel movements too.
Exactly.
Okay? And then we thought we would show you a couple of mama points.
Yes.
I think we have enough time to do that, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So we're going to show you just 3 of our favorite ones. And basically, what are mama points? Mama points are where the bones, the muscles, and the ligaments all intersect. And Ayurveda identifies over 108 of these specific points within our body. And we have lymphatic fluid that flows throughout our body. And this fluid brings nutrients to our cells, and it also detoxifies the tissues and eliminates waste. And these mama points are located exactly over the lymph nodes. So when you massage these points, it's going to boost your serotonin levels, it's going to improve immunity, increase energy, and of course, like help with lymphatic circulation. So we have 3 that we're going to show you today.
So should we start with Arjuna?
Sure. You go ahead.
So the Ajna, it calms the mind. Why don't I tell them what it is and you show
Yes,
them the point,
perfect.
right? So the Ajna, it basically calms the mind. It stimulates memory. It improves concentration. It relieves tension and headaches also.
Yeah,
right?
And it's located right here. Basically your third eye. It's like the midpoint between your eyebrows. And again, you just want to press it and apply pressure. There's no need to circle the whole area. It's just that one point.
Yeah. And you can do it at any time, right?
Yes. Yes, anytime at all. And then the second one is specific to each individual. I'm going to show what it is. It's right over here where your eyebrows end. Just is.
So
It's going
this
to
is
be
a
different
really
for
good
everyone.
one for me, Hansa, because it pacifies pitta.
It does. It does.
And
So if you're feeling irritable, if you're feeling like hot, it's good for relieving tension. It's great for ADHD. It actually also, because with the pitta, right, and its connection to the liver, it's also going to relieve pressure there and also help with stomach pain. So
yeah,
just pressing that area here.
exactly, exactly. So this one is my favorite.
Is it? So
Yeah,
my favorite, I actually love this one here.
I know.
I love that one. It's right here, between your lip and your nostril in the midline. And that, it actually improves your complexion. So it'll give you a glow, improves color. If you're feeling dizzy, that's a good point to press. And it improves mental awareness, clears brain fog. So it also helps with digestion. It's all here. It's called Asta.
So I guess we've given them a lot of information. Maybe we can just recap.
Sure.
I would want to say if you're feeling physically a lot of gas or you're feeling anxiety mentally, for me, the first thing I would take out from my diet would be salad and raw foods.
Yes.
The next one we could talk about is pitta. If you are feeling a lot of heartburn or you're feeling a lot of anger, what is the first thing you would take out from your diet, Hansa?
Um, Unfortunately, it would be alcohol.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
would be, I would cut down on the alcohol, and also caffeine. And I know caffeine is a really hard one to cut down on, but just in terms of reducing the acidity, you can also add cardamom to it or nutmeg, just a pinch of it. It won't change the taste, but it'll really help cut it down. But I would say alcohol, red meat, caffeine, spices, all of that for pitta.
And then for kapha, if you are feeling very like your digestion is very sluggish,
Yes.
and you're feeling very lethargic, or you're feeling a bit depressed, or you just want to be by yourself,
Yeah.
I would say the number one thing to reduce would be, I guess, two things: food which is very high in dairy content,
Yeah.
and food that's very carbohydrate heavy.
Yes.
Especially when I say carbohydrate, I mean like refined, like
Yeah.
white flour, and whole grains are better.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, so this
So
was a quick recap for all of you. I don't think we have that many questions. I guess, Hansa, we did a good job in explaining
I think
everything.
I think we had some. We had hold on.
So somebody
Oh
said
yes.
excessive
Hi
gas and
Anjali. So Anjali asked a question about the marma points, and you do just massage them, but you can do it anti-clockwise or clockwise, and you're just going to keep your finger on the same point. And in terms of how long you want to do it, I normally do at least 10 circles or 10 small rotations. So I hope
then we
that's
had one person ask, excessive gas and bloated stomach, is it vata or pitta? Excessive gas and feeling bloated is vata,
yeah.
but if it's associated with heartburn, then it's pitta.
Yeah, we probably need to know a little bit more about your symptoms to help. But I
Yeah.
think in terms of in terms of the gas and bloating, I think definitely cut out the dry foods, the crackers, the popcorn, the salads, the raw foods. Have food it's a little bit more like baby food in texture, like a bit more mushy, like the soups and curries. That should help. And then also, if you're still feeling uncomfortable, you can also try and break it down into 5 small meals. I find that really helpful because sometimes you'll have a vata and pitta imbalance in combination. And so just making it small, digestible meals helps. And there's also a supplement called licorice DM, but that's more if you're having heartburn with it too. Yeah.
So I guess that is the end of our talk on balancing doshas. If you have any questions, you can DM us directly. Follow us on Something Holistic. And we want to thank Molly Rituals again for letting us take over their Insta Live. This was super.
It was so much fun. I love doing it with you, Suchi.
I know, finally.
Yes. Okay,
um, so
thank you so much.
bye, everybody.
Bye.